What's up, YouTube? Welcome to a new episode of my Madden 21 Bengals franchise series. Today, the Bengals are taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Both teams off to very strong starts. Probably not what people were predicting coming to the season, and I apologize. There was some more technical difficulties, so the first drive of the game was taken out, which the Jaguars just went 3 and out, so didn't miss much, but I do apologize about that. But let's get into this game. After a Jaguars punt, Joe Burrow and the Bengals take the field. Joe Burrow's going to drop back, standing in the pocket, not able to find anybody. He is going to be sacked. Not a good first play for Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Joe Burrow is going to take it out of 11 personnel in the shotgun. He's looking and he is sacked again. Another poor play by the Bengals offense. It is now 3rd and 27. This is going to be a very hard play for the Bengals to get. Joe Burrow is looking deep to John Ross, who catches it for a big gain. A great throw and catch by Joe Burrow and John Ross, and that's the advantage of having a guy of John Ross's speed on your team. Now, Joe Burrow is going to take the pass. He's going to find A.J. Green on the slant for about 9 yards. Now, Joe Burrow is going to hand it off to Giovanni Bernard. He's going to have a big hole, and he's going to be taken down at the 21-yard line. Joe Burrow is going to take it out of the shotgun. He's going to find A.J. Green on a choice route, and he's going to be taken down at the 11-yard line. 2nd and inches as Joe Burrow puts John Ross in motion. He fakes a handoff to Ross. Giovanni Bernard's going to cut his way to the 5-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Cincinnati Bengals. On 1st and goal, Joe Burrow is going to hand it off to Giovanni Bernard, who is not going to be able to find any room. A run of no gain. Now, Joe Burrow is going to come out 11 personnel. He's going to throw it to A.J. Green once again on the choice route. Now it's going to be caught for the touchdown. Joe Burrow to A.J. Green as the Cincinnati Bengals strike first. And a great job by Joe Burrow recovering on that 3rd and 27, getting the big play to John Ross. Just overall great play. Now, as the screen glitches a little, I apologize about that. We see Gardner Minshew looks like finding Tyler Eifert now as Leonard Fournette, who's obviously no longer on the Jaguars, but Madden didn't know that. And Gardner Minshew is going to be sacked by Logan Wilson, the 65th overall pick in 2020 NFL Draft. It's going to be 3rd and 13 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Gardner Minshew is going to need to make a play. He has time in the pocket, and he's going to find Chris Thompson out of the backfield. Great job by Minshew by just letting the play develop, not running around like a crazy person as he hands it off to Fournette on the draw, but he's immediately taken down by Geno Atkins. And I apologize that the screen's a little glitchy. There were some minor technical difficulties early in this game, but won't be a reoccurring issue. And as you see there, a slant to D.D. Westbrook caught. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. The Bengals are up 7-0. And again, guys, I apologize for that kind of glitch. Sometimes switches it to me, but Gardner Minshew is going to find Tyler Eifert, and he's going to be taken down right at the 1st down marker. He's spotted inches short, so it's going to be 2nd inches for the Jaguars. Gardner Minshew is going to pass it, and the screen, and that's a touchdown apparently to D.D. Westbrook. It caught him on the slant, and again, I apologize for the glitch. I believe that's the last glitch of this game. No promises, though, as Joe Burrow is going to look to make some changes at the line of scrimmage. He's going to drop back, and he's going to run around, and he waited too long. He is sacked by Nake. Not a great situation. 2nd and 21, Joe Burrow looking for Giovanni Bernard on the screen, and he does get it to him. Bernard brings it up to the 20, so they do get some yards back, but it's 3rd and 15, and it's going to be difficult for Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals offense to find a 1st down here. But he's looking, and A.J. Green comes down with a ridiculous catch. Joe Burrow just threw it up to A.J. Green and trusts him, and Green came down with the play. Great situation for the Bengals there as Joe Burrow play action, and he's going to throw it, and with pressure in his face, he's just going to miss Tyler Boyd on the inside crossing route. Joe Burrow coming out once again in 11 personnel and shotgun. Giovanni in backfield, and he runs a route, and he's going to go deep. And Out of all receivers, John Ross goes in between two people and comes down with the contested catch. That is not something you normally see from a guy of John Ross's caliber. But you love to see it as Giovanni Bernard takes it up the middle for a touchdown. The Bengals regain the lead. See there, great blocks up the middle. It's 14-7 Bengals as the Jaguars take it at their own 25. And he's going to find Tyler Eifert for a gain of about only 1 yard. Screen pass by the Jaguars. Chris Thompson has Rooney and Jesse Bates, despite what honestly looked like a holding call, still manages to knock him out of bounds. Gardner Minshew is going to escape the pressure, and he has a ton of room to run. He's eventually going to be tackled around the 39-yard line. A great play by Gardner Minshew to avoid the pressure and just run with it. And he's going to find number 84, Keenan Cole, for a first down. Gardner Minshew is going to hand it off to Leonard Fournette on the edge. Sam Hubbard making contact, but Fournette escapes, and he is going to escape to the end zone. A disappointing play for the Bengals defense. Sam Hubbard should have made the play, but he didn't get much help. That's a difficult play to make. Bengals get the ball back with 2:58 left in the half. Joe Burrow looking to make changes at the offensive line, not liking what he sees. He's going to throw it to either CJ Uzomah or Tyler Boyd. Bad timing there. 2nd and 10 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow drops back, running around. He's looking for somebody. He's going to throw it to A.J. Green on the run, and A.J. Green's going to get both feet in. A great throw and catch as Joe Burrow hands it off to Giovanni Bernard, who's going to get the first down, a gain of 10. And the Bengals are getting some momentum going on this drive. 1st and 10. Joe Burrow once again running around is going to once again find A.J. Green on a slant. This time for a game of 19. Joe Burrow in a empty set. He's just going to dump it to Green on the crossing route. He's going to take it for a first down. Bengals knocking on the door. Joe Burrow, he's going to scramble with this one. He has a lot of room. And Joe Burrow not sliding. He's looking to get into the end zone. Joe Burrow likes to get hit. He said it. And just like that, the Bengals are in striking position. They're going to look to get a touchdown here, as Joe Burrow's really looking to drain out this clock so the Jaguars don't get a lot of time on offense. As Joe Burrow is going to hand it off to Giovanni Bernard, and he is going to go into the end zone. Only one guy got a hand on him and barely did anything. Giovanni Bernard now 2 touchdowns on the game. He's having a good game for fantasy owners as Tyler Eifert makes the catch in traffic against Jermaine Pratt, as the Jaguars are quickly going to call a timeout as they go up on the line. Gardner Minshew is going to take the shotgun snap, 1st and 10. And he's going to find a wide open Chris Thompson. Just the linebackers were nowhere to be seen. Blown coverage, and the Bengals defense just can't allow stuff like that. That's mental lapse they can't have. And he's going to find Tyler Eifert again. Gardner Minshew clearly comfortable with throwing to Tyler Eifert. And if you're a Bengals fan, you would understand why, as Gardner Minshew dumps it off to Thompson, who's quickly brought down by Chris Pratt, as the Jaguars have to call a timeout with just a few seconds remaining in the half. And the Bengals are going to call a timeout and try and freeze the Jaguars kicker. Play some mind games here. The Jaguars are going to look to turn this into a 4-point game. And Darius Phillips almost blocks it, but he doesn't. The Jaguars get the field goal. And that is going to take us to halftime. Have a decently high-scoring game. Both offenses are able to get throws down the field. Neither team's linebackers are doing a great job with their zone coverage responsibilities. So both teams are going to look to strengthen their zone coverage, as Jaguars are going to kick it off to start the half. Darius Phillips is going to take it around the 3-yard line. He's going to take it up to about the 28-yard or 29-yard line, And here comes Joe Burrow again. Joe Burrow is going to toss it to Giovanni Bernard, and he's immediately going to get swarmed. Jonah Williams, left tackle, missed his block, and that allowed Gio to get blown up, as Joe Burrow is going to drop back with the pass. He's going to throw it, and that one incomplete. He got a little too comfortable throwing it up to A.J. Green and didn't work that time. Joe Burrow, 3rd and 13. He's going to find A.J. Green again, his go-to man the whole game. Joe Burrow's going to take it on 1st and 10, and that is almost picked. Threw it a little too early as he's going to hand it off to Giovanni Bernard, and he is swarmed for just a gain of 1. 3rd and 9 for the Cincinnati Bengals. It'll be interesting to see what they do here. Joe Burrow drops back, and he is going to be sacked. That is a huge play by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Taven Bryan with his 2nd sack of the game. The interior Bengals offensive line have been struggling to maintain him all day. As Gardner Minshew motions his tight end, but Fournette's going to be quickly brought down by Geno Atkins. 2nd and 8 for the Jaguars. Minshew drops back. He's going to have a wide open Tyler Eifert once again, who's brought down by 2nd-year player Jermaine Pratt. Gardner Minshew, 1st and 10 on the 48-yard line. He's going to throw it to number 17, DJ Chark Jr. He's going to have a 1st down. 1st and 10 on the Bengals 41. It's going to be a run-pass option. Minshew's going to keep it, but unlike last time, he's brought down immediately. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Jaguars. Minshew in an empty backfield. As he's looking for his man, he's going to have a wide-open DJ Chark, who makes an impressive juke, and the Jaguars are driving. And Josh Bynes, the Bengals' 3rd linebacker, the 3rd linebacker in base, doesn't start in nickel, is hurt. But luckily they have Akeem Davis-Gaylor, who they have a lot of faith in, as Leonard Fournette does break a tackle, but he's still not going to gain any yards, and he is hurt. That could be a big blow to the Jaguars. Minshew comes out in an empty backfield, and he's going to have a guess who, Tyler Eifert, and he's going to be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 6. Gardner Minshew takes the snap. He's going to scramble, and what a catch by DJ Chark. Chark just out-muscled the Bengals defender for that touchdown. That's a disappointing drive if you're the Cincinnati Bengals, as Giovanni Bernard has an impressive 7-yard carry, and it's going to be 2nd and 4 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow drops back. He's going to find Auden Tate for a gain of 8. Tate has not been involved in this offense as much as the Bengals would like, but they're looking to change that, as he's going to find Tyler Boyd on the slant route. Good gain of 14 yards, and the Bengals have some momentum going. He's going to throw the check down to Tyler Boyd, and he's going to get a good gain of 9 yards. Play action for Joe Burrow. He's going to throw a bullet over the middle, caught by A.J. Green. 1st down for the Bengals. Gio breaks 1 tackle, but only gains a yard. 2nd and 9 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow drops back, looking, and he's just going to throw it off before he's sacked, so the Bengals don't have to worry about sack there, as he's looking for Tyler Boyd, who catches it. Next thing you know, it's 1st and goal for the Bengals. He's going to throw it to A.J. Green, who just steps out, and Burrow throws it maybe a quarter of a second earlier. Green's able to get around the edge without stepping out and scoring. Joe Burrow's going to drop back, and he's going to find A.J. Green once again in the end zone. Green's 2nd touchdown of the game. Both Green and Gio have 2 touchdowns this game. Both of them have been a very stable part of the Bengals offense. As Green celebrates, the Jaguars get the ball back on their own 25, looking to score on this drive. Gardner Minshew takes the shotgun snap. He's going to throw it to Chris Thompson. He's going to have some room to run. He's brought down around the 40-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Gardner Minshew is getting pressure, but he's able to get the screen off once again to Chris Thompson, who's originally hit by Pratt and eventually brought down by William Jackson III. 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. Gardner Minshew quickly throws it to Tyler Eifert. Once again, Tyler Eifert makes a guy miss. Eventually brought down by Jesse Bates at the 27-yard line. The Jaguars are driving. This is not what the Bengals need, as Minshew just able to get the screen off, but Mackenzie Alexander makes a wonderful play getting off the block and tackling Chris Thompson in open space for a loss of 5. Great play by the slot corner. Gardner Minshew, 2nd and 15. He has time in the pocket. He's going to throw it to Chris Thompson once again. He is really relying on Chris Thompson out of the backfield. 3rd and 2 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Geno Atkins is going to cause a fumble. It's going to be picked up by Jermaine Pratt. Pratt at the 50, 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. What a play by Geno Atkins and Jermaine Pratt. Geno Atkins getting pressure on Minshew, getting the sack, forcing the fumble, and Jermaine Pratt taking it to the house. He uses his speed. Just a great play as the Bengals now have a 2-possession lead with under 5 minutes left in the game. The Bengals are starting to feel a little more comfortable now as Minshew's going to motion out Fournette to wide left. And he's going to throw it to Tyler Eifert once again. Who else? It's either him or Thompson, it feels like. But whatever's working is working. You stay with it as Minshew's going to throw it to DJ Chark once again. And he's going to be brought down around the 44-yard line. First down for the Jaguars again. Jaguars are looking to get back into this game, but they're taking a while. They're taking their time as he finds Tyler Eifert once again. He's brought down by Alexander and Jermaine Pratt. Minshew in an empty backfield. 2nd and 4. He has trips right. He's going to have a wide open Tyler Eifert. He's going to be tackled at the 28-yard line. Tyler Eifert probably would have wanted to go out of bounds there, but it works in the Bengals' favor. Minshew takes the snap on first down, and he has a wide open D.D. Westbrook. Trey Waynes got beat on that route pretty badly, and we are brought to the 2-minute warning. Bengals will look to hold on as Minshew's going to throw. He's going to find a wide open O'Shaughnessy, his first catch of the game. And Minshew struggling, and that play should have been picked off. Just didn't look it in. Disappointing play for the Bengals there as Minshew has it on 3rd and 2. And he's going to find number 84, Keenan Cole, for the first down, but he doesn't get in the end zone. That's them killing more clock. And what an impressive catch and throw. Jermaine Pratt had pretty good coverage on play, but just a great thrown catch by Minshew and Eifert as Minshew finds Keenan Cole on the 2-point conversion. It's only a 3-point game, and Twitch cut it out. I'm so sorry, but the Bengals did get the onside, and they just have to get one first down, and they will wrap this game up. 2nd and 9 for the Bengals. The Bengals are going to hand off to Giovanni Bernard. The Jaguars linebacker takes a false step, and that gives Giovanni Bernard a huge alley to get the first down, and that all really wraps the game up. Looks like the Bengals are still going to run a few more plays. They're going to hand it off to Gio again, who's not going to have anywhere to go. Literally goes nowhere. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. They're still going to run it despite having this game wrapped up. I think they want to give a middle finger to the Jaguars. It's going to be 3rd and 9, and this will be the last play of the game for the Cincinnati Bengals. As Joe Burrow is going to let this clock runs out. As long as there's no fumble by Rodney Anderson or Keelan Carter on this play. And Keelan Carter mauling his way for a first down. And that's all going to do it. The Bengals are going to escape this game with the 32-35 win. And just for shits and giggles, the Bengals may or may not run another play, and they don't. It's enough. The Bengals wanted to wrap up the win, and they managed to survive against the Jaguars. It was an intense game the whole time, but they were able to prevail. That Geno Atkins sack that led to Jermaine Pratt taking to the house was really the play of the game. It's what really gave the Bengals the win. And if you're a Bengals fan, this is a good win. Let's take a look at the stats of the game. Joe Burrow, 18 of 23 for 293 yards and 2 touchdowns. Giovanni Bernard's only 55 yards but 2 touchdowns. Green led the day with 144 yards on 11 catches. Boyd with a quiet day of only 36 yards. John Ross, 96 yards. Trey Hopkins, Xavier Su'a-Filo, and Bobby Hart all allowed at least 1 sack. Bobby Hart 2. And nobody on the Bengals defense other than Jermaine Pratt and Geno Atkins with the game changing play really made that much of a difference. Defense was not having their best game. That'll do it all for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe and please hit that like button. Comment your thoughts. And please share this with whoever you think would be interested. Really trying to grow out this page. Next week, the Bengals got the Baltimore Ravens, and that is certainly not going to be an easy contest. It's going to be a really hard game for the whole team, and especially Joe Burrow. Going up against Baltimore at Baltimore is still decently early in his career. Could be a rough game. Stay tuned for next episode to see what happens.